On his winged steed over the lonely sea, the Reaper rides, so you shall see. Hello everyone, I'm the Holy Hermit, and welcome to part 2 of my amazing news about the Reaper of Souls expansion. The information I'm about to present is filled with spoilers and is obtained from Diablo fans' website, so the credit goes to them. In part 1, we discussed about new skills added to the Crusader along with astonishing information on Diablo 3 endgame content. Please click the annotation on the screen if you haven't seen the video already. Some more Reaper of Souls info. Here we begin. Enchanting. Something that has enchanted us all this time. Here are the secrets revealed. Please do bear in mind, however, the following information was data mined by the great folks at Diablo fans, and some of the clauses might very well be subjected to a change. In order for an item to be enchanted by the Enchantress, the item must be identified and should either be a rare or a legendary. If an item contains a gem in a socket, it must be removed before the enchanting process begins. If one wishes to enchant an item that fulfills the above stated fact, the player requires scrolls that are similar to a plan. A few examples of the scrolls are One-Handed Crit, Dexterity, Intelligence, Strength, Vitality, and Proc tests. A few other elusive ones are Molten Scroll 1 and 2. The items may very well have tiers of enchantment, but once the max tier of enchantment is achieved, no more enchantments are possible. But the act of enchanting will never be 100% successful. The item may or may not succeed in the art of enchantment. If it is a success, then it's great. If not, maybe reforging the item again will restore the item. And speaking of restoration, reforging is another ability possessed by the Enchantress. This allows players to simply reforge or remake the item with certain specific set stats rolls and others not so specific, but not a lot of info is provided on this subject as of now. Transmogrify allows the player to change the look of an item. This will require the player to obtain the item look one needs to obtain along with the item that is to be transmogrified. Once the change is done, the player can discard the original blueprint on which the transmogrification of the main gear was based on. And as I mentioned earlier, a few more changes might very well be made to the system as this is all in the testing phase as of now. Next up are the addition of guilds, clans, ladders and seasons in Diablo 3. The early prototype of the game suggests that timely ladders will be brought back into Diablo 3 along with set seasons. Players will be able to rate their performance in terms of best ladder ranks, best paragon level ladder, season hero rank on both softcore and hardcore modes. Another addition here is the inclusion of guilds. Players with like-minded ideas or philosophy will be able to make their clans and guilds, allowing them to participate in group rank ladders or, if you prefer, jolly monster slaying. Now let's move on to item changes. So very many of them have been listed and the list of them is beyond the scope of this video. But here are a few interesting ones I encountered. You can absorb the attributes of an elite pack you're fighting. You can enable all runes of a specific skill to be active. You have a chance to summon a herd of murderous cows. Blinding Flash can now generate 50 spirit. These are some of the great ones, but for more details please check out the link provided in the video description. And finally, this is the Super Story Mode spoiler, so please tread at your own risk. Apart from fighting Malthael, players will encounter 2 other bosses in the act, including Adria and Uzrael. The length of Act 5 itself will be long and will cover a lot of new areas not explored before. So I hope you enjoyed this video of mine. This has been the Holy Hermit for you. My thanks to you for watching and Diablo fans website for providing this info. Subscribe for more Diablo 3 related content. Leave a comment sharing your thoughts about this. Take care for now, and remember, cast your own inner aura, for the spirit within one's own self is the eternal law of all.